Hello, Wisdom Family. It's your girl, Wisdom's daughter. Welcome back to another Wisdom Family picnic. Sorry, y'all, that I could not do the announcements and notifications ahead of time because I just found out that Young Miami is breaking her silence. She is finally ready to talk about these Diddy allegations. And she's going to be speaking on her own podcast, CARESHA Please, because CARESHA Please is back, y'all. And Saucy Santana is about to do the damn thing as he interviews Young Miami. He ain't taking no shorts. He got old girl in the hot seat, okay? And she's about to spill it, spill it, spill it. So listen up. So no fancy intro. We going right into it. Okay. I'm glad that CARESHA Please is back. I actually happen to like her podcast, but the truth is she has stayed quiet about this debacle for months, and she is finally addressing it again in an upcoming episode of CARESHA Please that is going down in just a few minutes on Revolt TV. I actually had an opportunity to visit the Revolt TV studio, so I'm very excited, and I'm actually going to quickly play the trailer for the show, and we're gonna get into all of this going on tonight. And we will tomorrow I will get into the romance scam story and all that for our live tomorrow night. So make sure you guys return tomorrow night. If you haven't already done so, please hit the like button. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I will be putting the chat on subscriber only, and I'm pretty sure plenty of y'all are gonna have something to say about all of this. So let's go ahead and look at this trailer real quick because I want to make sure that we catch it from the beginning. So let me see what we can do here. Yep, it's starting in 2 minutes, y'all. Let's see. Are they gonna have the trailer up here? Can we see it? All right, I got my notification on. It's on. Okay, so they're not showing the trailer as of yet, but you know what? That's okay because we're going to get into all of this tea on some for real, for real. All right, let me just do a couple things behind the scenes and then we're going to get right to it. In the meantime, I'm going to play a little bit of music. I will see who's in the room and we will get right to it. And then we got to play our music, just a little something. Yes, y'all, she's saying CARESHA speaks, right? But CARESHA Please is back, y'all, on Revolt TV. Oh, yeah. All right, y'all. Y'all know how this go. Let me go ahead and greet the Wisdom family that was first in the building. I got Ari Cooks in the building. Zebra Person Queen is always in the building. Justice Mom said hello, everyone. Sammy Cake, Sneaperlicious, and continuously evolving. Okay, now, well, it sounds like CARESHA Please is continuously evolving. I'm just saying. It sounds like sis is ready to break her silence because the truth is she has not really spoken about this whole Diddy situation. And so I'm very curious to know what she has to say. I definitely need CARESHA to speak, please. Come on. And I'm excited about Saucy Santana because I did see the trailer. Sorry that I couldn't show it to you guys, but I did see the trailer and Saucy Santana did the damn thing. I am very proud of him. He surprised me. I didn't know that he was so good at doing interviews. But yeah, sir is on point. I'm just saying, he's like all the way on point. So we're gonna see how this goes down on Revolt TV. Again, make sure y'all like the video. All right, put the popcorn emojis in the chat. Let me know that you guys are ready for the show because we're gonna be starting shortly. And again, I'm about to put the chat on subscriber only. All right. Shout out to all the Wisdom ambassadors in the building. Appreciate y'all as always. And thank you so much for holding me down and just for being here. So let's see. Got to take care of some business behind the screens. All right. Oh, it's starting. It's starting. All right, I'm gonna turn the volume down a little bit. All right, that music is kind of loud. All right. See who else is in the building. All right, Shelly B said, I'm here. Diva Ray is in the building. Cassidy Boyce in the building. Okay, I see you, Queen. All right, I'm sorry, y'all. Their music is, I hate to say it, it's a little corny. So I'm just going to mute them for just a second. And we're going to play our music, if that's all right with y'all. Yes. All right, y'all. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Hey y'all, what's up? So we back with season 2 of CARESHA Please, but this episode is a special edition. And I told myself that I wasn't gonna be strategic or try to find the right words to say, that I wanted to tell my truth, my story on my platform where I feel safe. And I'm ready to get into all the smoke. Clock that T.
Bitch, catch you.
So I have the one and only, my best friend, Saucy Santana.
I'm here. We get into all things CARESHA. I want to call this episode CARESHA Speaks.
Ooh.
Because I feel like you don't talk much. I feel like you let a lot of stuff just, roll over. You'll talk amongst me and you and amongst close ones, but I don't really feel like you address everything. And so today I want you to take this time to put everything on the floor, get it all out, because once you talk today, nobody's gonna hear from you till 2028, baby.
Thank you.
So I want you to say today and let everything out, get everything off your chest, and we're gonna get into it.
Let's go. I'm ready.
So I want to get into mental health with you. I feel like I just want to check on, and I feel like everybody wants to know just these days, how are you? Just in general with life, your kids, family, and just with your career. Like, where are you at mentally?
I'm just all over the place. I'm going through a lot, and some days I just be like, everybody go through this in their career and their life. I feel like in life, everybody go through something, whether it's a breakup, a divorce, a death, just like whatever it is. And I feel like,
let it out. This is a safe space. This is your space to be vulnerable and just really, let out how you feel.
So mentally, like, 1 minute I'm happy, 1 minute I'm sad, 1 minute I'm kind of like, fuck this shit. And then the next minute, I'm looking at my kids and I'm like, I ain't bring us this far to go backwards.
Yeah.
I work hard. You get what I'm saying? Like, I put in a lot of time and effort in this shit. I did it when I was pregnant alone. And I feel like in life, you got to go through shit to get through shit. Like Usher said that, and I was like, wow, that's some real shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like in life, everybody is going through something. Whether it's a divorce, whether it's a death, whether it's they just lost their job, just anything. And that's what keep me going, because I know that like life not perfect. And we gotta learn from our mistakes, and life is a lesson. And I feel like the people that I thought that would be in my corner, or that are like, when I was going through this shit, nobody called me to check on me. Nobody called me to see how I was doing. Like, people was really like, you thought.
Yeah. So when it comes to Diddy, why do you think that you are so heavily involved in everything? Like everything that comes out about him, like you said, it's automatically, well, what you think? Well, how you feel? What you got to say?
Yes, because our minds want to know.
People feel like I was Diddy's biggest cheerleader and I made him my brand. And I feel like Diddy was on brand for me. I got with Diddy and brought him into my life. I had him at the office. I was still doing Richard Roulette in the split. All right on. Ari slapping my ass. I didn't never think I was bigger than the program. I was still on my City Girl shit. I was still doing remixes. Don't play with it.
You did Gucci Mane. First impression.
I was still working. City Girls was on tour with Jack Harlow. We had At Bad. You know, Diddy came to me with the song. Told JT, let's get on this record. Like, I was still doing City Girl shit. I was heavily involved in the group. I never thought I was bigger than the program.
So with Diddy, what was your experience with dating him? Because I feel like in the headlines, it's a lot of just chaos and it's a lot of allegations. And so I think that's what makes people feel like, well, since you were so heavily involved, you were a part of these things or you were around these things. So what was your experience like, dating him?
Well, I met Diddy at P-Party and I met him when he was in a love era. And I met Diddy when the world was celebrating him and giving him his flowers while he was alive. Like he was getting the Global Icon Award, the Lifetime Achievement Award, the Key to the City. He had a new album that was coming out. So I was celebrating him with the world. And I just feel like everybody trying to crucify me for it. Like, you was his biggest advocate. You was his cheerleader, but I was just celebrating when the world was celebrating him. So why am I being crucified or why am I being separated?
Yeah.
When I was dating him, it was love, love, love. The frequency is high. We used to laugh because that's like, Sancy Santana. It's always, what's up, queen?
Yes.
So I just felt like I met him like in a whole new era and that wasn't my experience. Like when I met him, it was just like, I told y'all on season 1, I even asked him like, why you fucking with me? Why you fucking with a city girl?
Yeah.
Why you coming into my world? Because I'm on some whole other shit. Like, you know my lyrics and stuff. And it's just like, when I got with him, he was just a man. Like, it was more of like, okay, we ain't gonna do that. We gonna sit, we gonna communicate, we gonna get solutions. What's going on? Like, we ain't even going that route. So that was my experience with him.
So a lot of the things that people really like say about him, you didn't experience that as in dating. That's not something that you saw. So is that the reason why you never said anything? Is that the reason why when all of these allegations and lawsuits came apart, like, why didn't you speak?
Because I can't speak on something that wasn't my experience. And I can't speak on something that I don't know. I can't speak on these allegations because I wasn't around at the time. I don't know that person and that wasn't my experience.
So with you being, I feel like, a survivor of domestic violence, he never hit you in a relationship. He was never violent. Was that something that you had to tolerate, or that's just that wasn't a part of, because I feel like that's the biggest thing to him right now is, what he going through in these lawsuits and, that video that came out. And it's like, I feel like a lot of people are wondering, was that your experience? And I know personally that you've been through domestic violence before, and I don't think that's something that, I know that's something that you've grown from and that you don't tolerate.
I've been through domestic violence in 2 relationships. And I told myself, after the second relationship, I would never put myself in that situation again, especially now being that I'm a mom. I was a mother then, but like having a daughter, like I would never put myself in that position. I don't stand for domestic violence. I'm just not going for that.
So do you feel like with dating Diddy, like, was it a business relationship? Do you feel like it was beneficial for you?
I feel like it was beneficial for both of us. I think that, like, I was able to come and be a brand ambassador for DeLeon and take it to a whole nother level. Because I feel like, I won't say nobody wasn't drinking DeLeon, but
nobody wasn't drinking DeLeon.
But when I came, it was just like, it's a city or a summer we drink DeLeon, we acting bad. So I feel like I was an asset. I honestly just feel like with Diddy, like, you know, I met him at a P party and I don't know what his intentions was, but I don't know if it was like business or he really liked me, but I felt like, you know, when he got me, he really saw something in me. And that's why he was like, you know what? You got a big personality. Like you should do a podcast. Like you know how to engage in conversations. Like you know how to ask good questions. So I felt like, you know, I came into his world and I was able to like turn everything he had going on up a notch. Like, you know, he had Deleon. I was able to have the whole world drinking Deleon, putting in his songs. Like I made it popular, you know?
Yeah.
And then with Revolt, I was able to come and make it a #1 podcast on Revolt.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I felt like, you know, and then with him, it was like he was able to, you know, take my career to the next level. I did the Met Gala. I got ready with Vogue. Like I wasn't going into the relationship thinking like I want to get a purse. I want to go on private jets. I want to get diamonds. Like I feel like I'm up under a mogul. I want to learn something. You know, like I want to learn business. I want to learn how to. Okay, you got a network. How can I get a network? Or you know, you had a Sean John. How can I make CARESHA Please the next Sean John? So I went into that relationship like on a like more of like I want to become a mogul and I want to learn up under you. You know, most people just want to get their body done. You want to get a trip. You want to just do that video. I wasn't one of them.
And I that's what I respect about you because even though you
okay, so she used Diddy for a come up because that's what it sounded like. That's what it sounded like to me. But anyway, let's keep listening.
City girl, me being your best friend and knowing you very womanly. I always say that, and like just a grown woman. And so I even seen the elevation in your production, and your team that you started hiring business managers.
Hello.
And I was like,
I think that like when you get around people, you see certain things. Like you're able to, like you should be able to learn something from somebody. And I felt like I was able to see like how should my business be operating? Like I should have a chief of staff.
Yeah.
I should have a business manager. You know, I should have all of these things in place. And that's what I was learning. Like I took that more of like a learning experience as far as like trying to become a mogul. That's why I'm like, I'm a mogul. I'm a businesswoman. I'm not just a rapper. Like I'm big in that rap.
So I'm ready to get into some smoke because I feel like you popping it and you putting everything on the floor. So we really want to dig a little deeper into your Miami.
You ready for the smoke?
I'm ready for the smoke. Is you ready? So when it comes to, you know, City Girls and JT, y'all was having an argument on Twitter. You felt like, you know, she was making songs about you. She felt like you throwing a rock and hide in your hand. Where do y'all stand at today as City Girls and just as sisters, as friends?
She ain't all good and it's not all bad. Like we don't talk every day, but it's no beef on my end. I still look at her like as family, but it's not like we on the phone, we chatting every day or we checking in like, hey, you know, she posting my shit, I'm posting her shit. It's not, I won't say we beefing, but it's not.
Do you feel like taking it to the internet or do you feel like things that happen behind the scenes have went too far that it'll never be the same motherfucker the old days?
I feel like once we go to the internet, that's kind of like I'm the type of person, like, if we feel some type of way, we could hash this shit out behind closed doors. You could call my phone, we could text each other, we could cuss each other out. But like once it goes to the internet, I feel like you're trying to get people to pick a side. Like you putting people in our business to pick a side, and I don't fuck with that. Because I feel like we've been friends for so long that if we gonna go to the internet, we gotta air each other dirty laundry. Like I'm gonna have to say some shit about you, you gonna have to say some shit about me, and people gonna have to pick a side. And if we real friends, we ain't going to the internet. I'm not going to the internet. And I felt like, you know, I'm always the one that's gonna let the narrative run and let people think what they want to think and not clear nothing up. Cause it's just, it'll never be that serious to me. Like I'm cool. I ain't gotta clear nothing up.
So how long behind the scenes do you feel like have things been rocky between y'all two?
I feel like it's been a minute. It's been a minute since shit been going on behind closed doors. Like I just feel like we outgrew each other. I feel like she was in LA, I was in Miami. She was been working on her shit. I didn't know. And I just feel like every time we try to get together, it just didn't hit.
So do you feel like distance, you living in Miami, she living in LA, you know, did that play a part in the wedge of y'all two?
I don't know.
Did y'all go to the studio together? How was recording? Because y'all last album didn't do well. And I feel like even in interviews, y'all weren't in sync. And it didn't look like something that just happened. It looked like something that's been occurring.
Yeah. I just felt like when we got together, it just wasn't hitting. I just felt like we was just in two different headspaces. Like the way we dressed was different. Like I'm more of I wear a leotard, JT want to wear something covered. So I just felt like whenever we tried to get together, it just didn't connect. Like we'll be on tour. She got her own dressing room. I got my own dressing room. She riding with her own glam team. I'm riding with my own glam team. When we get on the stage and we do our routine, that was probably like the only interaction we had at the time when we was on tour together. So I don't really know like what was the moment that separated us, but I just felt like it became a time where like when we was getting together, it just wasn't connecting. And I was just like, ain't no money in the group. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not going to the studio together. I'm doing a feature. People calling for the City Girls. You know, it's either me or it's you. It just wasn't connecting no more. And I just felt like that's what really made me like start my own brand. Like I gotta do something because I'm in this group. The group ain't making no money. We not working. So it just became a point where we was just like on two different pages. Yeah. And I felt like whenever we just a video shoot, just anything like it just wasn't connecting. And I was just like, you know what? I gotta like figure something out because I do got kids and that's what really made me start doing like ritual and getting into my merch and things like that because I just felt like the group just wasn't hitting no more.
Basically, right now, today, it's not bad, it's not good, but do you still feel like you would consider JT a sister?
Yeah, I feel like we grew up together. I feel like I'm gonna always look at her as family, but again, like everything I'm not gonna sit here and just like do that strategic question. How are you? Yeah, you know, that's my sister. We go, no, shit ain't all good, but it's not all bad either. And I just want to move forward from there. I don't want to have to keep answering that question. It's just what it is. It's nothing going on. We not in the group no more. She went her own way, I went my own way, and that's just what we had.
Okay, period.
And I don't want to answer it no more, so don't ask me.
Wow. So let's get into some tweets. So there was a time where
no, Saucy, let's get into the question. Did Diddy hit her or not? That's what we want to know. Was Diddy physically abusive towards her? Because she did not answer that question. We want the real TT. Don't disappoint me, Saucy.
JT was arguing with Cardi. And they was going back and forth, going back and forth, going back and forth. And you woke up and said, I was asleep.
I said, I just woke up.
I just woke up. And once you woke up,
did I say I was asleep or I just woke up?
You said I just woke up. And after you just woke up, there were no more following tweets. So a lot of people feel like you should have jumped in and defended JT, that being your City Girl group member, that being your homegirl, like, and you was on mute. So elaborate.
Let me tell you something, Santana. And you might, I'm never on mute. Ain't no bitch don't go mute me because I'm gonna get out there win draw. What it is? Win lose draw. Thank you.
Thank you.
But you gotta show me what you got. I'm one of them hoes. You gonna have to put me down and I'm still gonna pop my shit. I never not came to JT defense ever. She was arguing with Agent R and I told Agent R, hey bitch, meet me in Brooklyn. You know?
I remember that.
Like, I would never not come to her defense. Just, you know, as us being a group, just as fuck being a group, just her being my motherfucking bitch. One fight, we all fight. That's how I was raised. Bitch, one swing, y'all swing. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like, I was asleep. I literally was sleeping when I woke up. I see like trending and I'm seeing all these tweets. And when I caught up on it, like once I really got caught up on the tweets and I was like reading the context of the tweets, I'm like, they arguing about Super Freaky Girl remix. Bitch, I got left off of Bad Bougie. Bitch, the queen ain't called me. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm getting caught up on the tweets and I see they arguing about the remix or whatever. And I'm like, the queen ain't calling me. And I ain't know nothing about the remix. You know what I'm saying? Like when she dropped the single cover art, the official single cover art for the remix.
And they had all the cities.
And it was like Boston, Chicago, Miami. I'm thinking it's like Trina or somebody, bitch. I'm trying to play the game with the fans. Like, bitch, who it is from Miami? You know, the song was never mentioned to me. I was never called for the song. I was never given a heads up like, hey, you know, I got a song coming out with Nicki or nothing. I never knew nothing about it.
Yeah.
So when that situation came on Twitter and they was arguing about the song, it's like, why insert myself? You know what I'm saying? Like that situation had absolutely nothing to do with me. Bitch, I got left off of Bad Bougie. I didn't even know nothing about the motherfucking song.
Uh-huh.
So I just felt like, that was between JT and Cardi.
Okay, that's respectable. So my last question for the smoke. Are you still dating Puff Daddy?
I'm not. I said I was gonna tell my truth. I think that it really, really, really hurt me because I just feel like, Puff was a really, really good person to me. I feel like he came and he helped me and, he elevated me and he saw a lot of things in me. And I feel like that's like one of his specialties. Like he know how to like find people and, identify their talent. And he was able to see more than music in me. And I felt like he brought out another side of me. Like he brought out like my jitsu side. Like, my woman side. Like it was like a lot of things that I didn't see in me that he brought out of me. Like, baby girl, you more than music. You are an icon. You a motherfucking mogul. You know what I'm saying? Like, put God first. Make sure you keep God with everything that you do. But I just felt like when all of these things came out, I just needed to take a break and focus on what's important. It was just me and my career and my family and just, let him navigate and figure that out in his own because I can't get caught up in it.
Although he was so great to you and you didn't experience that, you still feel like just with everything that's transpiring, in order for you to soar or to keep elevating, you need to disassociate yourself.
It's not in order for me to keep soaring or, just to elevate myself. I just feel like, although that wasn't my experience, and he was such a good person to me, and that's what people don't understand about like me and Puff relationship. They was just like, you were so loud and you made him a part of your brand and like you just thought that you had something and it wasn't that, because I think the same thing with him. Like he didn't expect to fall in love with me because we did end up falling in love with each other. And I just feel like, it's just everything that's going on. Like I don't want to get caught up in that.
Falling in love, CARESHA, please. Diddy was in love with you? For real? Because he ain't say he was in love with you on your little podcast. I'm just saying.
And I just need a moment to just pour into me.
Yeah, I could see that. And I just want to take a moment to give you your flowers for being so strong. And I've been through, I feel like a lot of stuff behind the scenes with you, with just going through everything and just seeing how like everybody really like just turned on you and just how you've been so strong, even like for your kids, for yourself, being a woman, making the right decisions.
Yeah. I think that, well, I just want to say thank you. Because if it wasn't for you, I don't know where the fuck I would be. I probably would be somewhere like I probably would have turned into a motherfucking pill popping animal, putting myself to sleep. Cause this was like pain that I never felt. And the people that I thought would be here for me turned this into like an aha moment.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And it just was like, nobody called to check on me. Nobody called to see like how I was feeling. Like it was really like an aha moment. Like, oh my God, but you thought that you had this nigga. You thought that you was going up. And I didn't think anything. I got with a nigga and I did what I was supposed to do. And the nigga was doing what he was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I get with this nigga and just go to Chanel? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was able to get a podcast and I still got my podcast with and without him.
Yeah.
There's somebody putting you in position. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you selling yourself. I think that a lot of times people count you out or count you short. And just even seeing how you carry yourself in the morning. Wake up, Santana, hold on, I'm on the phone with my business manager. I'm having a business meeting. I'm on a Zoom. I'm talking to my lawyers. Even watching, you turn
Butters and Black Soap offers high-quality, handcrafted butters, black soaps, and oils made with all-natural ingredients that improve the appearance of hair, skin, and nails. Try Butters and Black Soap's amazing collection of African black soaps sourced from Ghana and infused with ingredients such as turmeric, oatmeal, sea moss, coconut milk, activated charcoal, and more to promote healthy-looking skin. Say goodbye to dry, cracked skin with the Sea Moss Body Cream by Butters and Black Soaps. This non-greasy formula will leave your skin soft and supple. If you want to achieve a natural, healthy glow, try one of their whipped shea butters. Indulge in the luxurious feel of African black soaps and more by Butters and Black Soap. Shop now at www.butters_blacksoap.com. Use custom code WISDOM for a 15% discount. Shop now. All right, so we are back with this watch party. I'm not sure if we're gonna get the realness from CARESHA Please, but CARESHA Please, can you talk? Can you keep it real?
Our lives into our Instagram lives into this.
Right.
You know, that motivate me. And just even being behind the scenes, you pay for your own studio, you still working, you pay for so much stuff that's even for your brand and stuff out of pocket, watching you invest in your business.
Yeah, that's something that I take pride into. It's like I want to bet on myself because I feel like everybody always count me out. And I feel like this whole time I've been an underdog.
Yeah.
You know, like if I live like people was like, hey, we tried to tell you, y'all tried to tell me I couldn't rap.
And look, what I've accomplished.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I love betting on myself because it's like I love betting on myself because I believe in myself. And just like you said, like I've been investing in myself in the last year.
Yeah.
I've been trying to build the team, trying to find managers, trying to find.
Oh, baby, you hire and fire.
Oh my God, because it's just like I know my potential. You get what I'm saying? And I just feel like I got an empire to build.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna invest every dollar, every penny that I got into myself. So I do pay for my own studio, and I'm not able to release music right now. It's because it's like when I try to turn my music in, it's just like we don't see no growth in your music, or you know, you're not elevating it. You know, like the fans that y'all had 6 years ago, they grown now, and it's just like when it comes to, I feel like Young Miami as an artist, that's the music I made. I made fun music. You know what it is, Santana? I feel like I lost my personality. And I feel like the reason why I lost my personality is because everything is so literally now. Like,
yes,
we can just be at the pool just talking something, and the next day you wake up and it's a headline and it just goes so deep. And that's something that it's just like, I feel like I lost myself. Because, you know, normally I used to be on live all day, Santana. We'll be riding around the car, juicy crabs anywhere we on live. You know, now I'm scared to pop up my live. Like, that's like the other day we had the pool. I'm like, Santana, I'm going to turn off my live. Because I feel like people build you up to break you down. So the reason why people fell in love with me is just like, now it's just like, oh, you so ignorant. You so this. And I just feel like I don't got a personality no more. And it just really hurts.
I think that always remember, your personality is what got you here. People fell in love with you as a person, and then they fell in love with the music. Because to everybody initially, you couldn't rap. What they say, I used to sound like
what, chipmunks?
Yeah, they say I sound like chipmunks. It was always this, it was always that. And then next thing you know, people was rapping you word for word. And you got so many Bible slangs. In
Oh my God. I would start a dictionary.
Yes.
Like CARESHA dictionary. Because it's always a new word.
It's always a new word. Everything you do sell, but you stole candles off of 11:11. Like, it's just like, I just watch, and I always be so proud because I'm like, bitch, wherever she touched, turn to gold. So it's just like, you know, I'm like, I just want you to always keep that and stay grounded in it and know that it's not on you, it's in you.
I just really, really, like when you asked me earlier, like, how was my mental? I just really hate that I lost my personality. And that's on me telling you, like, Santana, I don't want to dance no more, and dancing make me happy. I'm like, I don't want to go to the club. I don't want to dance no more. I don't. It's just, reading comments, and it really take away from, like, you get in your head. Like, you start overthinking everything. Like, you could have a hit, but it's like, I'm overthinking it. I'm feeling like, bitch, me popping up my motherfucking phone no more. That's just me being me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking too deep into it because the internet is just this whole new world of, like, everything you do is wrong.
Yeah.
And that shit will really break you down as a person when it's like you reading all of these negative things and it's like taking up, majority of your day. Like, you just reading like, you should give up, bitch, you ain't shit. You gonna start thinking like, damn, should I give up?
Yeah.
If I ain't shit? And it don't feel good. But when you go outside and you feel that love, you just be like, bitch, you gotta keep going.
One person I love, K. Michelle, that's one of my favorite people, an artist, and just as a person. She came to me the other day. She was like, tell Caresha, we love her.
Yeah, she DM'd me.
She told me, she said, tell her we love her. She was like, and this is what happened to superstars. She said, everybody go up and you have a time where shit happens. She said, and you shoot right back up. And so I'm just so excited for the comeback. And that just leads me into what's next for Young Miami, what's next for this Yams era. You know what I'm saying? What's coming in the future?
I'm in the studio working. And I have like a project that's ready. I have a single that's ready. And what's next for me is season 2 of CARESHA Please.
Oh, that's how y'all insert the part.
We got season 2 of CARESHA Please.
That was weak, Saucy.
We got a reality show.
Okay.
We got Risha Reloaded.
Oh, part 2.
We got part 2 of Risha Reloaded.
Okay. Another round of applause.
Wait a minute. What, they got like one person in the studio? Woo! Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. That was kind of whack. Caresha, if you're gonna go on tour and you coming up with a Caresha Reloaded, you're gonna have to do better than this, sis. I'm just saying. I think some of us are a little disappointed.
Girl, I know Risha Roulette by heart, so that is very exciting.
Part 2 is way more crazy.
That is Risha.
Just make sure the person to your right or the person to your left is somebody that you might want to do a little, have some fun with.
So do we got a Risha Reloaded?
And this one, I know people love money, so you can make you a couple of dollars off of this game.
So do we have something we can sample?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's bring that out, babe. Let's bring that out.
Yeah. This is my first sample. It's just a sample, but this is part 2 of the game.
Okay, so this is the new look. It's blue. This is cute.
It's blue, pink. It's blue, pink, and white. So this is part 2 of the game. It's called Risha Reloaded. They got a new look. I decided to make it unisex. So I added a blue twist, black, and you could get a little few up and coin.
Okay. What is it?
Because either you want you got a pink painting.
Oh. So I got these cards right here. Are these dare only cards? These shot cards?
We're gonna do the shots. So I don't know if you got your coin.
Okay, I keep a coin.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Revolt. No bars. So so I'm gonna pull the first one.
Oh my God, I'm telling the truth, enough but the truth. So help me God.
I'm scared.
I'm not saying shit to sell this thing. Come on.
Take a shot. Story time. Tell us a time you went somewhere or popped up knowing your ass wasn't invited, or take a shot.
I ain't necessarily my business.
I tell man.
I'm gonna take my shot.
She ain't told nothing. She ain't told her business. She ain't told Diddy's business. She ain't really told us nothing. I think y'all right. I think this is promo for her show coming back. And like I said, I did enjoy kind of what she started to do, but if it's gonna go like this, I don't know. I'm just saying. But her little card game is cute though.
Okay, so you gotta ask me something.
Okay, give me.
Girl, the jacket a little too tight.
Come on, girl, the fed's too tight.
Make sure I'm not on that. Girl, just give me a couple. You keep a couple.
Who picked these cards? Q. This some shit you did. Sometimes you done did everything in this.
What?
Take a shot if you ever purchase a fake designer item, or
Let me see the card. Let me see the card. What the shit this is? Take a shot if you ever purchase a fake designer item or purchase a fake designer.
Take a double shot.
This is off the runway now. This is off the runway. That was so long ago. Very much getting 2018.
You know what? I'm done with you that. The last time.
Oh no, see, that's all I'm saying. I need to see what's going on in the
They say take a shot if you ever had to fuck your way out of a situation.
Oh my God.
So for real. And that's a wrap. No, honestly, like I just want to say for real, thank you for being here for me. Waking up when I take these kids at 7 a.m. I said, Santana,
For real. I got no kids.
huh?
When I hate to be asleep.
No, but just thank you for being like my shoulder, my therapist, like my shoulder to cry on my therapist. And just really, like being there in my corner in this hard time. It's been real, real rough. And for real, because you be like, I'm like, Santana, it's over me, right? Bitch, ho, bitch, ho, bitch, ho, go outside, bitch, ho, right. So if I had it every day, Santana, it's like, I don't know where I'd be. And I just want to say thank you so much.
Of course, I got you. You're my best friend. We gang in this bitch.
Thank you.
Period.
And that's all.
That's all, CARESHA Please. Season 2. We out this motherfuckers.
Oh.
Pull out the stick, come shoot that. Booty poke out like a book bag. Booty poke out like a book bag. Pull over ass too fast. CARESHA gonna bring that Uncle Lou back.
Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link so y'all can come up and tell me what y'all thought about this this sorry excuse for an interview. I don't know what this was. I know what we all thought it was gonna be though. Hold on a minute. Why am I still hearing music? Okay, hold on. I know y'all can't hear it, but I hear it. Anyway, yeah, I know what we thought it was gonna be, but I'm just saying. K Scott said it was a whole mess, is what it was. It was a whole mess. Listen, okay. CARESHA, you gonna have to do better than that. You were supposed to break your silence. The only thing you broke your silence on was your brand, and there's a lot of us out here that's one that you have a brand. We didn't know. We didn't know she had a brand. I didn't really know she had a brand. I knew she had some cards. I forgot about the cards. Anybody play her card game? Does anybody have her card game? But I'm upset because I think she and Saucy played themselves. I feel played. I feel very played. Kimmy, who said worst infomercial ever. Like, really, y'all? Okay. Well, listen. I'm sorry, y'all. I thought it was really gonna be something. But she's gonna have to come a little better than that if she is, because name change 412 is like, no, that ain't it. No, that ain't gonna work. That ain't how that go. Yeah, I don't know. And I'm surprised at Revolt TV. I don't know who came up with these interview questions. Some of y'all said Diddy paid for paid Sancy Santana to come on. Somebody said that because I asked how much y'all think Saucy was paid for the interview. Somebody said $1 million. I said $1 million pennies, maybe. Shauna Queen B said it's a card game. Somebody check the chicken, right? Because listen, yeah, this interview was triggering my ADD. I'm just saying. Any of y'all was zoning out. Zion said, that's a beautiful name. Zion said there was nothing to break. With 6 crying face emojis and the slap your face emoji. Like, really? CARESHA, please, next time you decide that you're going to open up and tell your truth, baby, just keep it to yourself, because this was a whole mess. This is not going to help your show. I have no interest at this point in even watching another episode of CARESHA Please. And when I see Saucy Santana, I'm going to whoop his behind. I love Saucy Santana. I love his personality. I don't necessarily agree with everything about his lifestyle, but he's a human being. He's entertaining. But damn, okay? Saucy, I'm disappointed. Okay? Saucy and Santana, both of y'all. I'm disappointed in y'all. K Scott, she basically wanted to address the group situation because JT dropped that album. She wanted to be Oprah, and now she's saying she didn't know JT was working on the album. Yeah, everybody knows she lying. I don't know where she thought this show was going to go, but I think she needed someone other than Diddy to kind of guide her through the process. There are some people who can start a podcast and it just goes viral, and then there's other people, you know, it doesn't always necessarily work that way. So, all right, y'all. Well, listen. I did drop the link. I think y'all are ready for dinner. If y'all haven't already started eating or for some dessert, okay? Or some of y'all want to go ahead and drink them drinks that y'all said that y'all was ordering and whatnot. So I'm going to go ahead and get this Henny on the rocks. I don't have Coke, but I got Sprite. So I'm about to do some Henny and Sprite with some ice. And we about to be up out of here. So y'all, I appreciate you guys stopping by. It wasn't much of a party, but we did watch something. I don't know what it was, but we watched it. So make sure you guys return tomorrow to Wisdom's Daughter. We're going to be doing, but we're going to have our Wisdom Family Picnic. And we're going to be talking about romance scams and how this young woman married this man after only being, not married. I'm sorry. Let me get it straight. She accepted a marriage proposal after knowing somebody for 2 months. Okay. And then he scammed her out of $30,000, just ran up her credit card. So we're going to talk about that. We've been talking about romance scams this week. If you haven't watched it, check out the live that we did last night on the Shirley Strawberry story, courtesy of Chronicle Speaks. Thank you so much for dropping that tea. We got to look at Shirley Strawberry, her background, her life, and kind of got a better understanding of how she ended up with somebody like Nesto. And then we're going to be talking about somebody else that fell victim to a romance scam. And I want to know what y'all think. All right, now, y'all know how this go. Be safe, be at peace, and keep your eyes and your ears to these social media streets. And I will see y'all on the next one. Make sure y'all join the picnic tomorrow night. And if you haven't already done so, please go ahead and hit that like button. All right, y'all. I'm out.